At the northwestern shore of the Arabian Gulf is the state of Kuwait, bustling with modernism as displayed by its robust commerce and piercing skyscrapers. Like Kuwait's next-door neighbors Saudi Arabia and Iraq, this sun-dried Middle East nation has a rich abundance of oil. Yet, Kuwait is also known for its rich tradition as peacemakers in the region, including religious tolerance. Such increase of religious rights has been granted to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
The mosque is considered a house of God.
Through a ceremonial visit to Kuwait on behalf of the Church's First Presidency, Elder Quentin L, an apostle of the Church, and his wife Mary expressed gratitude for the Church's recent recognition. It's the first time a religious organization has been formally recognized in Kuwait in more than 40 years. The meeting was held in Kuwait City with Farid Asad Abdullah Emadi, Under-Secretary of the Ministry of Awqaf and Islamic Affairs. Kuwait is predominantly Muslim, with some 20% of its residents practicing Christianity, and Latter-day Saints have a growing presence. Elder Cook spoke to a crowd of nearly 200 people packed in several floors at the Kuwait Ward Meeting House.
Many of you will not be here for a long period of time, but you will influence lives while you're here.
While the formal recognition strictly prohibits the proselyting to and baptism of Muslims, the Church's increased standing strengthens the opportunities to operate, serve, and worship.
It is extremely significant when you have the authority as a church to open a bank account and to rent or own property and to seek visas for people who might serve as volunteers in doing humanitarian or community service, all of the things that the church does. And so this is no small thing.
Pioneer church members in Kuwait reflected on the occasion.
I've been the pioneer of the church, the Kuwait Ward, and I feel very, very happy because of the recognition. The gospel is my life.
We did a lot of fasting and praying hard to our Heavenly Father, and very much grateful for the Kuwait government for this recognition.
Elder Cook also spoke to about 125 soldiers at a sacrament meeting where services are held each week at a U.S. military base, Camp Arifjan, outside Kuwait City. Latter-day Saint chaplain Joshua Sharp attended both meetings that day.
Being out here, we often feel separated. Being able to be with so closely and so intimately with an apostle of the Lord was very, very powerful, and I think a great lift to the soldiers.
While in Kuwait, Elder and Sister Cook visited with a senior member of the Kuwaiti royal family, Her Excellency Sheikha Intisar Salim Al-Ali Al-Subah.
And you come from a really good family.
I come from a long line of peacemakers.
At a traditional gathering for men known as a Diwaniyah, local community government and interfaith leaders visited with Elder Cook, giving them an opportunity to be better acquainted with the church.
And there are incredible desserts back here. Come on back here. And they're not big. They're not big. Come on.
Led by Sister Cook, Latter-day Saint women also gathered for fellowship.
We've been through a lot. But then, one of the good things that we are grateful because we have the church here. We have another family to call. When we have this recognition, I was just so grateful because it was spread all over, not just here in Kuwait. It was like all over the world.
There is strength in the group. You feel it, don't you?
Kuwait was dedicated for the blessings of the restored gospel of Jesus Christ by Apostle Elder Jeffrey R. Holland in 2011 at this spot overlooking Kuwait City.
I'm the only one that's got on a hat, but it is 120 degrees. And
it was a moment symbolic of the good. Members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints had been progressively providing for several decades to each other and the community. A moment now leading up to another beginning, official recognition.
It gives us a chance to reach out and to be outgoing and to reach out to the outside communities, whether they be Christian or whether they be Islamic. We don't have to hide our light behind a bushel as such anymore.
We're just so thrilled that the recognition came that can confirm the faith of so many members.
I see incredible things are going to happen in the future. I wouldn't be surprised to see other countries in the Gulf give recognition that we don't now have. I wouldn't be surprised to see more of it come as a result of the leadership and the effort